First half out the way. First half out the way. That was a very, very frustrating first half. All you early guys, get in here, get on the text line, get on the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. Give me your early thoughts. Give me your first thoughts. Enter in the room. YouTubers, please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the super chat button. Please hit the cash app button, Maven939. You're the ones to keep the channel rolling. Toughest home game we will have this year. Jimmy Dykes is garbage. I have heard Jimmy Dykes is garbage already. A lot of times I don't have the sound up, so I can't tell, but that's what they're saying. Dre is so patient for a freshman. I 100% agree with that comment. DeAndre Davis is a very patient, very experienced looking freshman. You can tell he's a total winner. I agree with you 100%. Halftime show, good to close out strong. DJ looked good, 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Where is Slaz? Slaz is a little slow out there. He's a little slow. He's being a little soft. Coach is mad at him right now, but I think you'll get more of him in the second half. He's a step behind. Dyke stinks listening to Paul. That's a good plan, Brian. Like I said, for me not to have the volume up and everybody's talking about Jimmy Dykes is saying something else. Slaz was terrible. Aiden with the deep two, didn't know he had. See, Aiden has a lot of skill set in him. He's a late bloomer, man. I mean, I don't care about people who don't know anything about basketball. If you just listening to the rankings and you're not using your eyeballs, then your opinion on Aiden, it just sucks. It just sucks. Aiden with the 2 deep. Slaz was terrible. Game is going out. I thought it would go. Good game. It's been a good game. I agree. Johnson showing what he can do, because when you get into real deal, just competition, mano y mano, David Johnson is a player. When it's not about the scheme so much, not about the scouting so much, and it's just kind of like game against game, David Johnson is going to be a good ball player. If we score a point, and one of those commentators say, Bassey, we will win big time. Yeah, from what I did hear, Charles Bassey, they acted like he was just going to get everything every single time. And they let, what's my guy's name? I can't think of it right now. Western Kentucky forward. They let him push in the back all day long. Our guys just don't know how to play physical without getting called for the foul all the time. I don't agree with that just yet, Lawrence. I wouldn't say problem. It can muck it up a little bit. That's for sure. Young Bucks have no fear, not intimidated at all. Love it. They're not intimidated. They just gotta learn how to play veteran. I mean, think about it. Jimmy Dykes and those guys call the big man YMCA ball. That's hard to deal with when you're a young player. Like OG YMCA ball is just, especially if the referees are going to let you get away with it. What is WKU doing with Carlin? What do you mean by that? Do you mean Carly? Look, that was a good dunk. Do you mean Carleek? Yeah, Carleek's just not forcing it either. But yeah, again, all this stuff is different. Oh, they didn't, and Western has gotten they have totally gotten every single call. So I don't know if that's going to change. They're just concentrating on him. They're forcing him to make a pass and they're keeping their hands up. They're just focused. That's what focused game plan looks like. You know what I'm saying? That's why David Johnson is getting these great wide open looks. Focused game plan on Carly Jones. A lot of attention on him. We need David, and we need the guys to be able to cut a little cleaner. But this is what game, when you start getting scouted out, this is exactly what it looks like. It's awesome to me personally. I know what you're saying. Luke, I see James Anthony defensively. We got this man, go cards. I can handle the start. I can handle the start. You're playing against junior, senior. Tough kid coming off the bench. This is what it looks like. Good basketball. This team might be a machine when they get healthy. I absolutely think we will be blowing them out if Sam Williamson was in the game. I absolutely believe we will be wiping the floor with this team. I 100% agree. I guess I can't agree myself. Aiden with the foul on the jumper. Yeah, like I said, Aiden is the work. We're already young, and Aiden is young and inexperienced in the sport of basketball. So he's one of those guys they're having a good time taking advantage of. Even the referees know Aiden is a little off, a little loose, a little slow. So they're merciless with the calls on that. Most definitely, Mark. If Sam were in there, we'd be killing them. Yeah, James, I think we'd be winning big time if Sam was in the game. Like, no, without question. Oh, God. Next up, technology is not mandatory for SEC teams to play how Kentucky is able to play tonight. Great. So they're wearing tracking devices too. Great. Isn't absolutely phenomenal. Kids running around here with tracking devices. Yeah, I thought we tied the game there. Yeah. I've been texting back and forth with a couple of people about the Aiden and one. I don't know what was going on there. My boy Rummage, of course, is freaking out. Kenny Globe Auto is asking what's going on. Who do we miss more, Sam or Malik? 100% we miss Sam. I'm telling you, Sam's in that game right now. We are doing just fine. And here's the thing. I don't care whether we win or lose. Like, I mean, I want to win, of course, but I really want to win. But just watching one half, I can see Sam makes a huge difference on this team. His basketball IQ, his scoring punch, his experience. We don't have enough experience out there. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Western made a run and we were fighting from behind for the rest of the game. We are just way too inexperienced for some teams. So it's 100% Sam to answer your question. They said Aiden and one was a shot clock violation because Carly's shot didn't hit the rim. Yeah, that just looks like some BS backlogging crap. But whatever. I mean, you still went into halftime. What up a couple points? I mean, I'll take that. I'll take that 100%. Louisville got knocked down. I don't even want to take the foul line jumper. I want to take it to the basket. Take it to the basket. Get the big man in foul trouble. I know it's right now. But do you think about hold on? Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah. Listen, everybody who watches a lot of basketball can see all these little fouls. They're not going to get called on them in a year because they know how to kind of keep their hands off of people, and the little pushes in the back and all that stuff. I mean, referees, they let veterans know how to get away with it. These guys don't. That's why Jalen Withers had 2 fouls early. That's why Aiden Gahan has 2 fouls instantly. I mean, Quinn is getting away with that stuff. Keeping Bassey off the block has been huge. I mean, listen, Bassey's a good big man. He is not but he's not assertive and dominant. Like, Bassey is not the problem at all. Collins as some extra possessions, that's been hurting Louisville, as much as anything. We missed a couple shots. got a couple of fouls, like those are the things. I mean, Bassie's a good player getting rebounds, but listen, they've gotten away with a couple over the backs, and I won't get mad at the refs. I'll say they got over the back because they know how to be veterans. So that's not a big panic. A panic scenario. Bassie kept himself off the block. Not sure why, but I'll take it because, like I said, look, Bassie is a 2020 big man. He's a 2019 big man. He's a big man of today's basketball game. All big men want to show is they can shoot, but they forget shooting is good when it goes along with the inside game. He hasn't showed enough inside game to I mean, again, Bassie's a big time player, big time prospect, but all these big men forget it starts with being able to score inside. And that's what makes your shooting important. So Bassie, yeah, he taking himself out the game. Like, yeah, I did see the Luke and the scary whatever they call it, murder bird on the helmet in the background. I did laugh about that. The thing terrifies Bassie. So I'm not sure why, but I'll take it. Bassie can go up at any moment. He scares me. Listen, if Bassie goes off with 2-pointers, it is what it is. Like if Bassie hits you with left hand jump hooks and right hand jump hooks and mid range stuff, yes. But if he starts like posting and pivoting and dunking on everybody, then we got a problem. Then we got like a major problem. Last year he ate us alive in the second half. WKU has plenty of depth and bodies. We are a bit short of bodies. We're only short of bodies if we're in foul trouble. We were up by like 20, but still, yeah, I think we're only short if we get into deep foul trouble. Guys are going to have to learn not to foul at this level, at big boy basketball. That's just something that's going to have to come with time. That part sucks. We got to keep them off the offensive rebound. We gave up a ton of offensive rebounds. We did not do a good job on the offensive boards. I agree with that 100%. Chris says Louisville zone. They'll stay in front of the Western. It's hard because their guards are good at using the pick and roll. Our big men are not great at helping out the guards on the pick and rolls and stuff like that. Like knowing where the big man is, knowing when to get all the way in front of guys. Our big man defense doesn't help out our guards much. Because, like I said, because they're inexperienced. That's why I talked about, like, Malik being out is helping Carlik because he can develop the big man behind him a little better. If Malik was in the game, Malik would be like a big crutch for the whole team. Seems like DJ and Carlik are the only ones willing to attack the glass on offense. Yeah, that too. Again, they just don't know how to do it yet. And that's where they're getting a lot of fouls. We're getting a lot of our foul calls on our big men around the offensive basket. Aiden hit that jumper, but had an entire 15 feet in front. Listen, Underwood, I can tell you're just a dunk everything big. You get mad at the big man. You want him to dunk everything. I 100% understand that. Muhammad Lasega, very, 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 very talented guy. The NCAA really, really screwed with Muhammad. That broke my heart. That irritated me to death. Yeah, like I said, David could easily have 30. I do agree with that. Chat is awesome. Every game, most games, I do a live. I do a watch, but here's the problem. Brian, I get behind during the game because everybody's streaming services are so much faster than mine. So I'm always like a minute and change behind, and it frustrates everybody. In football, it's not that bad because it's just like one like offensive play. But in basketball, it's so up tempo that it's hard to be behind, a minute and a half, and that's all enjoy it. But I will be I will be doing a post game immediately following the game. So y'all make sure y'all come back here. Please, please, please follow, like, subscribe, super chat, donate, maybe 939. If you donate, it goes to keeping all this stuff going. It goes to keeping this program going. No joke, you got the best analysis thing. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Because I love it. I love it. I love to look at all the details of basketball. I love it so much. Yes, James, please get everybody to hit the like button. I mean, you hit the like button, they'll share the video. They'll share the video so we won't, every time you get on YouTube, all the suggestions won't go to Kentucky basketball, everything. These are the little things I always try to beg for. Again, y'all, like I said, y'all keep the channel going. If you do enjoy the channel, like I said, any subscription, any like, any donation, any super chat, it just keeps it keeps this channel stronger. It makes sure it makes me hurry up and get home, hurry up and set up the studio, hurry up and get the program going. Because it just says, hey, everybody appreciates this and want to keep it going. See, y'all are probably way ahead of me. I'm just now starting my second half. So yeah, y'all probably see scores. Don't tell me the scores ahead of time. I hate I don't like not knowing the scores, I really don't like being this far behind. Carleek rejected. Carleek is so good. Oh my God, he's so good. He knows how to play basketball. Carleek really knows how to play basketball. It's awesome. Yeah, please hit the like button, guys. Ooh. See what I'm saying? It's so fast. Y'all ahead of me. 3 seconds. Good job. See, I know y'all are so ahead of me. It has to be so irritating for y'all to be so far ahead of me and just see, I'm just now seeing like it's 19:10 on my clock. Whoa! Good backdoor cut. Good pass. 38-29 is the score I got on the board. Reminds me of when Louisville games were on tape delay after the local news back in the day. It used to kill me. Oh, I used to love to play a game at Freedom Hall and get back to the dorms and be able to watch that nighttime re-airing of the game. It was just the best. I would record it on my little VCR in the dorm rooms. It was the absolute best. Because I hated when I didn't have the video with the commentators, because the coaches would give you the video, but it was like the game video, and you never knew what anybody was saying about you. Oh, that's hands. Jesus Christ, that was the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. David, you know it's your fault to Quinn. Yeah, I know. But Coach Mac, don't start yelling at him the entire time. David's been playing awesome. 38-29 is the score I got on my page. We're going to get you a better service. I know. And here's the thing. Steve, charge, yeah. 81 charges is the goal. 81 charges is the team goal. I'm going to need Matt to start a charge counter. And that's a freshman getting a charge on a senior. I'm going to need Coach Mack to just put out a full charge counter. The Louisville account needs to pull out a full charger. Hollingsworth, put the headband on your head. Godly. Like Hollingsworth, like you would look more like a baller if you put the headband on, right? Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul and a bump. Oh. That's a charge. Good job, Jalen. Good job, baby boy. But go into his body. Look at that. The first one was a bump, but you got to jump into him. That's okay. I hated that, Marcus, because I will find out the score before the game. I tried to avoid everyone. Think about this, James. It's 20 years later, and we still got the same problem. I got to avoid Twitter so they won't tell me what's going on. I gotta avoid all social media in most events, so I won't know what's going on. So we still got the same problems. Listen, Steve asked me, ooh, oh man, Jalen Withers, you don't know how to attack the big man. You don't know how to attack the big man. Listen, Steve said he can help me get the YouTube streaming service, and I'm just still trying to stick with this ESPN app. Right. And I'm gonna cave and I'm gonna beg Steve to help me with my streaming service after this. Yeah, Jalen Withers is just not ready for Charles Bassey, but he has to stay out of foul trouble because he can be a problem. But he hasn't played at all. He's coming off red shirt. Oh, that's a foul. Okay. He did get his call. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Avoid everybody. Okay, post game. Click subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm so far behind y'all. Click subscribe. Click like. I will be back with a full post game analysis. We will we'll come in here. We'll listen to a little bit of rummage on the post game analysis together. I'll probably be talking crap to him during his post game, but come back right here. We will be here. Thank you so much for hanging out.